Hello, beautiful people. Psychic Debbie here. Hoping you're having a great morning, afternoon, or evening. Thank you for joining me. We're going to be talking about the full moon, July 21st, and some people are calling it the blue moon because it's in Capricorn again. So that was a lot right there, right? How did Diddy? So if you notice, my background's got the tree and the full moon, so the squirrel's really happy. Finally, some forest in the background. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What a weekend, right? I said mid-July was going to be a lot of things going on, and boy, a lot of things were going on, right? What's going on? So I want to give you guys beautiful blessings and smiles and hope you're all okay of all this stuff that's going on, and hopefully you're not in too much fear and things are like that. You know what I mean? I just got back from ghost hunting in Virginia City, so people that are on my Instagram or my TikTok or on my Facebook will know. I put pictures up there and stuff like that. I had a fantastic trip with Diane and a guy named Derek and his girlfriend. And we did 2 places of ghost hunting. We ghost hunted until 5 in the morning. Yes, 5 in the morning each night. So I got about 2 hours of sleep. So if I look a little, that's why. Okay. Hopefully I'm not too bad. So it was exciting. It was, we had a great adventure, and I even got to sit next to a reality TV star on the way back and basically gave her a reading. And she's on a famous cooking show with Bobby Flay, and her name is Brooke Williamson. So that was very nice. So if you're watching, Brooke, it was great talking to you, and thank you for letting me talk your ear off and give you some future things going on. It was really nice. So I was blessed. Very blessed. Just like seeing you, beautiful people. Blessings, and thank you for joining. I have a lot of information going on. I've got 8 pages of information. I will be reading a lot of it off because it's going to be all in sentences, some of the things. If I go through it too quick, I'll do, the book and cards and again in the background. But a lot of things came true, right? A lot of things came true. Even my daughter wrote me and said, Mom, with the assassination with Trump, she's like, you've been saying that. And I looked back at my paperwork, and I said it July 2nd. I said it in June. I said it in May. I said it in the world prediction that I saw a world leader or someone trying to get assassinated. And I'll talk about that a little bit more into the thing here. But and the attempt on Trump. So hope, let's send prayers to the fireman that passed away. I'm sorry for his family. I'm also sorry for the one that shoot him. I know people are going, no, Debbie, it's the family. I mean, it's the town, everything. I mean, it's got to be bad. So we got to send blessings to everybody. So Heather says, Debbie, you were so on point. Yeah, it was like, it was crazy. I mean, when it happened, because we were in Virginia City and we're eating lunch, we met this beautiful couple, and he got it on his phone before it even came on to the TV. And then he's like, Trump, we thought it was a joke again. It was like, yeah, did you hear that, Trump got shot at? And we're like, what? What's the joke? And he's like, no, my son just wrote us. And then all of a sudden it started going on the TV and stuff. And right away, Diane's like, she predicted it. And I'm like, people are kind of looking at us, probably wondering who's she talking about and predict what, So it was kind of crazy. So you're always going to remember, right? You're going to remember that date. It is my daughter's husband's birthday that day too, July 13th. So crazy day. Someone was saying something here, and hi to Diddy, Kathy. Someone's saying, Kathy Finch says, jumping up and down because I finally made it to a live chat. Well, fantastic. Thank you, Kathy, for joining us. Thank you for joining us. PW, she said, I had a spirit ball for 1 month, and it came on 3 days ago for the first time. It was on and off in the evening for about 4 hours. Wow, so you had spirit, and you could talk to them. Yeah, we had the spirit balls, we had the light flashlights, we had the SLS go off, we had all kinds of stuff on our ghost hunting. So fantastic. T. Rose says, bad vibes lately going around. I had to put my tourmaline and obsidian bracelet on. Yeah, so I've got my bracelets and things on too. I will do something at the end also to protect us. So, Dr. RB, let's reunite. I'm in Galicia or Galicia. I don't know how to say it. Spain. Wow. All the way from Spain. Many blessings. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. So let me read off some more of the predictions that came true, okay? And then I'll do my spiel. You know how I do the spiel of, well, maybe I'll do my spiel of my retreats. Okay, so remember, these are the last retreats. I don't know when I'm going to be doing any more retreats. I might be moving back to Montana and all that fun stuff. And yeah, so there's a bunch of things going on in my life. So this is going to be your last chance for a retreat for a while. So, the Brazil and Sedona retreat. Okay, we have 2 more spaces left on each of them. We have 2 more spaces in Brazil and we have 2 more spaces left in Sedona. So if you're really interested, again, go down below, hit my link tree, or write to my email, photopsychicdebbie@gmail.com, and say I'm interested in the retreats. Okay, so we only got 2 more spaces left for each of them, for the Sedona one and the Brazil one. Yes, they're booking up already. So we'd love to see you there. I would love to see you there. We got some beautiful people coming. So hope you can make it this time. Okay. Also my son, you know how he's making they're going to, Europe this September, October, but he finally redid his, sizzle reel. He's going to be putting it out into, so that people notice it. He's sending it out tomorrow. So film festivals. He's going to be sending it out to film festivals like Sundance, and he's also going to be sending it to J.K. Simmons, who also does a voiceover on it. He's also sending it to Audrey Hepburn's son. So pray that they pick it up and that they want to work on this movie, or that they want to do a documentary. So please, more than 2 together can make things happen. So please pray. He's sending it tomorrow, okay? So please pray for that. Also, Hannah Banana, the one that does the retreats with me, she is putting out something for a very powerful talk that she can do, and that it would be in, is it Vermont, or it was in the East? I mean, a big event, a big talk, and she's sending that out tomorrow. So let's pray that she gets that talk, okay? It's between her and somebody else. So pray that she gets to do this talk, okay? Let's see, what else is that? So also I went to, like I said, I went to Virginia City with Diane and Derek and me, and we really wanted to create, again, we're doing the show thing, so pray that someone picks this up, or that we can make this sizzle reel and we can create this unique show. I'm thinking it's for either finding missing people, past solving cold cases, doing some kind of history thing, or maybe even where there was famous things that were going on, like Ted Bundy or the Zodiac Killer, and see if we can communicate not with them but with the people that they harmed or whatever, and get more information from it. So we're trying to think of some new concepts and new ideas for shows. So pray that we can figure that out and that we can send it to these producers. Okay, so thank you. Dr. RB says, my brother is a filmmaker and a producer too. Maybe he knows your son. My brother's name is J.R. Poley, Flicker Films. He directed and produces Marcus, the movie. Oh, fantastic. Well, we're trying to get someone to help with a documentary, or even to create the movie, Dr. RB, but I would love that. So Flicker Films. I got to think flick. I used to flick the kids, so I'll remember Flicker Films. Thank you for that. Hi, Kathy. She says 208 people are in. Yay, Care Bunny. A bunch of regulars are on here. Justice Warrior and Jay and all these beautiful people. So Pat and Jacqueline, thank you, and Renee and Diane. So thank you for connecting. Okay. Again, some of the predictions that have come true. Please, and also, if you can't donate, great. If you want to donate and you just don't want to do it on this page, then you go to my website, and you go to psychicdebbie.com and go to the donation page. I would get more from that than from on here. If I've had a couple people donate from there, thank you so much. If you can't donate, please subscribe, share, like, or comment. That will help me even more. So if you can't donate, great. If you could just please like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell. Ring that bell. Ring the bell. But anyways, I'd appreciate it, okay? Okay, so let's talk about things that have come true. We know there was a lot more things going on, but I'm just going to talk about some of the main things, all right? There was a trail derailment in North Dakota. Like I was saying, we got to watch out for the trains. We got to watch out for travel. I was saying about that. The power service, I've been talking about power going out this year is going to be a main thing, and I still see it happening. So the power outage down in New York, volcano eruption. Remember, I said I thought I'd see Italy. Well, there was two. There was two in Italy, not just one, but two in Italy. So, okay, two in Italy. We know the Trump thing. Protesting. Jordan Addison, he's a Vikings player, and he got a DUI, which is sad because he got the DUI after a new quarterback for the Vikings got killed in a car accident because of a DUI. And what did I say last week? Be careful with DUI. Please do not drive. You might even hear of some famous people getting a DUI. I even said that last week, and I've been saying that for a while, that if you're famous or you're well known, even you, watching with the tickets, watching with the DUI. Unfortunately, Kyrie Jackson got killed in a car accident, plus other friends and family members. And then Jordan Addison goes out and gets a DUI. So pray for both. Pray for, Jackson's family, and pray for Jordan that he gets the help that he needs. There was also a country western singer that she was doing the anthem, and she was slurring it and everything else. And I asked my daughter if she knew who it was, and she finally realized that she needs to go in to rehab too. So a lot of this truth is being shown. Like I've been telling you, a lot of truth is being shown. Hi, Debbie from Tennessee, and Esther from Houston, Texas. Power outage in Houston, Texas too. Oh, wow. Fantastic. Okay. Odelia, it says, hello, Debbie. Hope you're good, sweetie. I'm doing great. Doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. Sylvia says, we are certainly receiving a lot of wind, Debbie, here in Aussie. See, and I was talking about the wind last week. I was talking about the wind, and it's still going to be more. Still going to be more. Pancake Day is my favorite day of the month. The full moon, Pancake Day. That's cute. Austin, Minnesota, and Canada. Big floods. What is a flug? Big floods in Toronto, Canada. Yeah, Vera was saying that Ontario, Canada, that they had a month's worth of rain in one day. Oh my goodness, right? But what was I saying? What have I been saying? I said, this year, it's a lot of water, and fire, and heat. It's like this combination. It's just crazy. It's kind of like oil and vinegar. You know what I mean? Oil and water. So it's just like this concept. And then you get a lot of rain, and then it makes a bunch of brush, and then it dries out, and then you get a bunch of fires. So, and I'm still seeing that happening. I'm still seeing, and I feel like it's going to be prolonged this year. It like if the fires end in August, they'll go in September, October. So it's going to be a long year for that kind of thing with the flooding and the fires, unfortunately. Brenda said she said something about a missing girl. Brenda, I've been gone. So I'll have to look. If you sent it on my email, I'll have to look. Okay, Brenda, I've been gone. I was lucky that I even heard about the assassination because the people were at my table, okay? Patty says Thousand Island, New York, tornado warnings. Oh, yeah, there was, on my prediction things that came true, Chicago, there was a tornado warnings. There was 10 tornadoes in Chicago, Illinois. That is not the tornado, okay? There was one in New York. There was in even China. There was like 10 or 11 tornadoes in China. There was also a tornado warning in North Dakota. I mean, just crazy. And you beautiful people that know, that have been watching me since day one, know that at the beginning of the year I said tornado, tornado, tornado this year, and that it was going to start early, and it's not going to end. It's not going to end. So this is not really tornado season, but it's going to continue. And then unfortunately, I'm going to be talking about it here on the paperwork, but unfortunately there's going to be, now it's going to be the hurricane season. So it's that wind. It's that wind. Amy says we just had tornadoes go through upstate New York today at 5 p.m. Oh, wow. Be careful. Be careful. I'm in a suburb west of Chicago. It was so bad last night, Pamela. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. We had many tornadoes here in the Midwest yesterday. Very scary. Looking forward to my birthday Sunday and Kuwana healing. 34 tornadoes around Chi-town. Wow. 34 tornadoes? See, that's what I'm saying. It's just... It's the wind this year. And it's not just the States. I'm seeing it in Africa, and I'm seeing it in Australia. I'm seeing these massive, massive windstorms, and it's almost like they show it to me like, in the Depression era, the big storms, the big rolling. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see something like that in Phoenix or Arizona or, even New Mexico or Texas, but definitely Africa and definitely Australia. I'm seeing these big, huge winds. Lots of rain and water in Toronto, Canada. Where is Moses? Yeah, where's the ark? Okay, other things. Power outages in Texas. 200,000 people. 200,000 in Texas with the outage. There was outages in New York and Pennsylvania. They had the numbers too, but I forgot what it was. AT&T. Remember I was saying be careful of scammers. Be careful with the internet. Be careful. AT&T. Scammers taking AT&T information, right? I said there was going to be delays at the airports, then delays with planes. Well, Derek, the handsome ghost hunter and his girlfriend, beautiful girlfriend, they got delayed. They went to the Minneapolis airport and got shut down, and they missed their plane because they were supposed to come a day earlier, but they thought there was a bomb or whatever, and so it got delayed, and they had to come back the next day. So, yeah, crazy. And remember I said there was going to be a lot of famous people that were going to pass away that we knew. So Shelley Duvall, Shannon Doherty, Richard Simmons, and Dr. Ruth. Remember Dr. Ruth? Dr. Ruth, the sex doctor. Yeah, so she passed away too. She was like 96 or something like that. I mean, just a fantastic age. So sending blessings and prayers to their family members too. So remember I was saying that there was going to be, I kept on seeing a miracle really of a healing component or, God, Debbie, I can't even think. Talk, Debbie, talk. A treatment for like lupus or nervous system or anything, from the body. Well, scientists said they identified lupus's root cause. So that will help them treat it. So now they know what's causing lupus. So now they can turn around and treat it. Isn't that fantastic? Because I know a lot of people that have lupus, and it would be fantastic. And then that will help all these other nervous system things that are going on. Like Celine Dion, she's got the, nervous system where you kind of, your skin, you start cracking, you can't move, you know what I mean? Because of the nervous system. So maybe that will bring more and more cures. You know what I mean? Will bring more and more cures. Thank you, Nichelle. Hi, Debbie. Thank you for all that you do. Love connecting through watching here and with my readings. Oh, thank you, Nicole. Thank you. She gave me $10. Thank you. I appreciate it and appreciate you. Thank you so much. So, stiff person syndrome. Thank you, Kat. Thank you. So the tornadoes, a jet crashed in Moscow with the passengers. I was talking about the trains. And this one I've been talking about a lot. I've been telling you guys, and I've been telling my beautiful friend Jen, because she used to live in Seattle. I'm like, God, I keep on seeing bigger earthquakes going on up there in the Northwest. And they had a 6.4 earthquake in Vancouver and Western Washington. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. So, yeah, that was pretty big. And what else was there? I think that's it that I wrote down. I know there was a lot more. I know there was a lot more, but I can't sit there and write them all on here. So Hurricane Beryl category landed in Houston, and there was over 2 million people without power outage for 7 days or more. Now, as of today, there's 300,000 people without lights. And that's what I said is Texas, I saw 200,000. You're saying 300,000. But Michelle, remember, I said after the hurricane, it was going to create these tornadoes and remember, I even said it before a couple weeks or even maybe a month before Beryl even went through. I said I keep on seeing these tornadoes and the hurricane going through and going up through the Midwest up to, like New York and stuff. And that's what happened. That's what happened. So, okay. So let me start going with more predictions. And we're already, so it might be a long show, okay? Okay, this is I'm going to be kind of reading things off, and I'm going to be kind of focused on this. So if I'm not focusing on the chat too much, please forgive me because I got a lot of information here. Okay, this is a turning point week. Your truth will be shown if you want to see it, okay? You might feel shaky, or you might feel more fear. Also, there could be more shaking on the earth. There's a whole lot of shaking going on, right? So there could be shaking on earth, or shaky thing going on at home, or shaky thing going on at work. So there's, but also could be a space where you let go of fear. So it's something with the security. It's feeling, it's like it's almost like you're not feeling balance, or like you're like, what can I hold on to? I don't know what I can hold on to. So this week, especially this week, and it's going to go into August. It's going to go into August. But especially this week, I would do and eat and watch things that make you feel happy, brings joy to you. Remember, that's the highest vibration, or that brings you security, okay? Because you're going to feel a little shaky. And look at what's gone on this weekend. It's brought a lot of fear to people. So, and I wrote this, I've written some of this before I took my trip, and then I wrote it on, what did I do? Monday. So some of this is even before all this been happening, okay? Kathy says, please pray for me. I'm waiting my results for my heart test. I already tested it, had said no worries, he's not my cardiologist. Okay, send prayers to Kathy. Okay, they love Richard Simmons. Yes, we love Richard Simmons. Exercise. Okay, but also could be in a space where you let go of fear. You're finally going to get noticed, or you finally get the raise, for there will be some change in some space. Okay, so everybody's going to have some kind of change, or hearing about some change. So like me, it might be that, I go back to Montana. Change, okay? So it could be a small change that you have a change of perspective, or it could be that you have a change of job, or a change of relationship, or a change of health, news of change of health. There's going to be some kind of change around you. And if it's not you, it's going to be someone around you, okay? So that's why I'm saying connect to your security, connect to what makes you feel better, connect to what brings you joy, all right? This is the time to do that. Especially this week going, I would say especially this month until the end of the month, especially until the end of the month, okay? Okay, so there could be a big earthquake, fire, flooding. So there could be ugly surprises, but there could be also beautiful surprises. Again, there's going to be the changes. And it could be like, there's an earthquake in, Tennessee that's not normally there. And it's a huge one. It could be something like that where it's a big change, okay? So there could be a big change worldwide. And I'm not saying it's just for the States. There could be a big earthquake, what I'm seeing in New Zealand again, Australia. I'm seeing one that is by South America, by Easter Island. I'm seeing one northern part of New York and Canada. And I'm probably going to be talking about it more here because Spirit's just giving me the information now. But so that's kind of the thing where I'm not talking about the little shaky ones where people are like, oh yeah, Debbie, they always get those earthquakes. Like California always gets the earthquake, but it could be I'm thinking a bigger one that goes, what? Especially Japan. So, okay. So there could be some ugly surprises, but there could be some beautiful surprises. So So look at the beautiful surprises. Look at the beautiful surprises. There could be a new reality emotionally or physically. So you could be going into a new reality, a new perspective of the way you're looking at people or things or situations. It could be that kind of thing, or there's a physical reality, like you got flooded out or your house got on fire, or you know what I mean? Or someone's getting married, or someone got pregnant, or someone, you know what I mean? It could be both ways. It doesn't have to be negative. It could be positive. This could hit Scorpios, Taurus, Leos, and Aquarius more than anybody else. Also, the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, it could fit, especially with around water, okay? So like if there's a flood or a leakage or connecting to the other realm, I'm not saying that all you other beautiful people, it can't affect you either, but I feel like it could affect that more than the others. So like me, I'm Scorpio with Pisces rising, and then I got Leo moon. Hot diggity dog, right? Ooh, like I'm tired. Bring the blessing. If that's for the blessing for me, I will take the blessing, okay? I hope you get blessings too. Okay, feelings more expressed, not feeling secure, that I was talking about. It could be around relationships. It could be the truth of a relationship at work, home, friends, family. You could find the truth of someone's feelings about you, but don't over focus on it, because it could be the truth for this week or month, but then suddenly it changes. Like you get fired and then they call you back 3 days later, okay? It could be, I don't like you, I want to break up with you, and then they're like, oh, I'm sorry. So people's emotions this week, especially this week, I'm going to say for the rest of the month, and I'm not saying, you know, someone could be like, no, Debbie's wrong, I really do want to break up with you, or no, I really do love you. Okay, great, I get that. But double check and triple check, and I would wait for the answer, okay, to see if it's definite, okay? So then your power will be shown. I hope that makes sense. Sam, Scorpio, Pisces, Scorpio, going on a hot date, praying for no earthquakes in Australia. Yes, I'm praying for that too. Good surprises. I hope you have a great date. Great date. There will be more turbulence around electronics and technology, internet, and phones. Already happened. Got off the plane. I had to wait 6 hours for Diane because my plane came in at like 10. Hers didn't come until, and I didn't get a hold of her until 7 or 8. So really, I waited like 7 or 8 hours for her. Thank goodness I got a day motel. Yes, there is day motels. Not for, you know, I'm not talking about those kind of hotels. It was a nice hotel. You can ask them, can I come in, you know, at 10 o'clock and stay until da-da-da-da. And I was trying to get a hold of her, because it was going on to 7 hours. And she told me that she was going to be an hour or so earlier. And where is she? Her phone froze. Every time I was calling her, she couldn't answer the phone. And then because my address of where my motel was on her phone, she couldn't open up the phone. It was just a mess. And then when I got off the plane this Sunday, my speaker on my phone was breaking down. So it's already happening. Again, she's Aquarius, I'm Scorpio. So that's why I'm saying some of those things could hit the Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. And that's the sun, moon, or rising, okay? This is not the week to say the first I love you. I mean, if you want to, go ahead. Or go to that extreme of I'm done. Okay? I can't tell you what to do, but I'd wait 2 to 6 weeks to fully say I'm done. Or I would also say this around any kind of relationship, work, friends, family. You're saying I'm done with this job, or I'm done, you know, seeing that person. I am not going to talk to that person again, or something like that. Because again, your emotions are all over the place right now. And some people might say, oh, I love you for security. Or some people might say, no, I don't because of security. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be around feeling secure, shakiness, feeling, because some people are going to be kind of confused of which way to go. All right. Dr. RB, who's new here, he's like, I'm on the floor laughing. Fixed signs. Yes, fixed signs. Whew, I'm sweating like crazy. Okay. when I start through the night, it's like really hot or cool, and then I start doing this, plus spirit connects with me. So if you see sweat kind of flowing down, that's why. I'm having the vapors, but I'm not. Okay. Squirrel. Step back and look at all the perspectives. Be careful with anger, negativity, negative thoughts, or trying to get back to someone. It will backfire. Also, double check that someone is not trying to use you to get them in a place that they're wanting to be. Okay? Like get pregnant on purpose or dismiss you at work to get the promotion. Okay? Look for these red flags. And announce them. It's like, no, I am not, you know what I mean? It's this month of people wanting to go up because they're not feeling secure. It's all about security, foundation, truth, and trust. So it's around your root chakra, your sacral chakras, and even your solar plex. It's going to affect the lower half of you, the lower half of the heart chakras. This stuff is going to be really bright. So it's almost like if we took an aura picture of you, your third eye, your chakras, your throat, all this, and your heart chakra could be huge. And then you look at your root chakra and it's like, ee, and then your sacral chakra, ee, and your solar plex, ee. And so you're feeling a little tipsy, okay? You're not feeling secure. So people are going to be grabbing. Hold on. And it's like, okay. And then after 2 weeks, when it calms down, they're like, oh, yeah, I said I loved you, or yeah, I liked you. And you're like, what? Last week you couldn't live without me, and now you can. So, or, you got rid of me of the job, and now you want me back. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be crazy. Pat says, I've been wanting to say I'm done to my job for months now. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard, Pat, but just give it a month. Okay? I just don't want you to, maybe there could be a new perspective in it, or sending it love and joy, or ask the universe to show me the truth of this job. But right now, even though it might be the right answer to quit that job, I just feel like there would be a lot more yuck connected to it. And you don't need that. You don't need that. So, true, solar plex is security. Yep, it's your power. Right? Okay, so it will backfire. Also, double check that someone is not trying to use you. When out in the world, people will be more edgy. People will be getting upset more than norm. Believe me, me and Diane, I had it, and I was just like, I was dumbfounded. And I said to my daughter, I'm like, me, I'll say, I talk before I think sometimes, and I was good. I wanted to kill a person, but I was just like, okay, Debbie, it's not worth it. So people are going to be spewing things at you, and just, it's not worth it. I'm just going to wait 2 weeks and see if I need to respond to that. Okay. If you can hibernate this couple of weeks, the better. Do just what you need to do and go to the space that will give you security or joy. Okay. If I'm not saying not to do your normal things, but if you can hibernate, put that blanket around you. I've been saying this before, eat that popcorn, watch the Hallmark movies, or something that makes you laugh, or whatever it is that makes you feel secure. Having your little puppy or your little kitty cat or your little squirrel, and it makes you feel good. Great. These 2 weeks are a perfect time to do that. Where do you get a spirit ball? From Amazon. They're either called spirit balls or cat balls. Okay. The doctor is in Spain and it's 2:33 a.m. Well, I ghost hunted until 5 a.m. No. He's saying good night to all. I will view the rest off live. Well, thank you, Dr. RB. Thank you for letting us, for joining us. I appreciate that. Okay, this full moon will show you and your fears and blockages, but also the truth of someone or something been dreaming of or been working on so hard on, okay? How you might be stopping it. It's like the universe is going to try to show you how you're going to be stopping, like being in fear, or why don't I have my dream job, or why I don't have my partner. It could be showing to you. Maybe you're overthinking it. But this will be great because you will have the next 4 months to correct it or allow it to come to you. So this is not the time to ignore it, okay? But the blockages are going to be showing to you. Red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag. Don't, if you ignore it, that's okay. I don't want you to ignore it, but you're going to have the next 4 months to correct it, to look at the flags, the red flags, where your family and friends are like, really? We told you not to do that job, or really, don't date that person, or really, don't take that trip, or really, whatever. Kind of listen and look at the red flags. You got 4 months to fix it. I feel that if you keep with it, you might have a hard time letting it go, because you're going to be in the space for the next 20 years. So next year, 2025, is going to bring you into the space of where you're going to be secure-wise. It's going to be, 2025 is going to show you your root, your sacral, and your solar plexus, and some of your heart chakras of where it is, if they're open or not open, and if you're balanced or not, if you're letting the love and light and joy to come into your life, okay? So I wouldn't ignore the red flags, but that's up to you. I can't tell you what to do. If you need help with that, again, Psychic Debbie Griggs, psychicdebbie.com. I can help you with the blockages. I've helped a lot of people with the blockages. Okay. Because a lot of it is going to be subconscious. It's going to be a lot of subconscious blockages. I can help you with that, or use the subconscious, to subconscious. The universe, God, Buddha will try to help you see where these blockages could be. Ask, but only ask if you're ready for the answer. Okay, so ask the God, Buddha, whatever you believe in, the universal source, to show you the direction. Again, you're going to be in fear. You're going to feel insecure, because it's going to be in a different road that you're normally done. If you're going to just keep on doing the same old thing, I'm sorry, but it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. And even if you have a wonderful life, you're like, I have the house, I have the car, I have the family, I have the friends, I have the da-da-da-da. There is no blockages, Debbie. Everything's going great. Well, they say what goes up must come down. So make sure you're secure that if it goes down, if something goes down, that you're ready for that, okay? Kathy says, I work for a utility company and people have been nasty lately. Oh my God. Sorry, girl. Sorry. Yeah, FG says it's been a crappy week. Thank you, Kathy, for telling me how many people are in. There's 407. My grandbabies make me so happy. Oh, fantastic, Amy. Trevor says hello from Oz. And Justin Warrior says listen to your insight. I was just talking about that too. I lost some friends lately suddenly, and it sucks. Oh, sending you prayers and love and light. Okay. And Cat Lady says please tap the thumbs up button if you enjoy this. Thank you, Cat Lady. Thank you, Cat Lady. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so okay, so this full moon will bring more insight, intuition to you than normal. This is going to be a really, really powerful, intuitive full moon, okay? Intuition for you. Please believe your truthful, intuitive dreams, thoughts. It is a great day, this full moon day, July 21st. It's a great day to do breathing work, to relax, to go to a spa, to meditate, to be creative. Do spiritual work. A great, great, great day. And you don't have to do it all on that one day. It could be the start of something. Okay? Okay, you know me. I don't talk about politics, but Spirit wanted me to write this. And so I'm not left or right. Just, okay? Choice. There will be more separation. People are going to go, well, duh, Debbie. But just let me talk, okay? There will be more separations between the politics, but more than before. I see more attempts, not just Trump, but now Biden. I'm seeing assassination attempts on Biden. I'm seeing where like someone going, see how it feels? We're going to go after you now, kind of thing. Okay. If someone goes after him, I feel like Biden will probably go down. And I feel like he will step down then. Okay. There's going to be more protesting around this. I'm surprised that Trump did not have a heart attack, because Spirit has shown me, and I've said this to my friends, because I'm seeing illness around him. I'm seeing his heart. I'm seeing circulation and not being good for him. So Spirit was saying that it could be now that I was surprised when he had the attempt on him, that someone didn't say, oh, he's got a shot around his heart, or that he had a mild heart attack, or that he's got a stroke or something like that. Okay. I do see also sickness around Biden, but I feel like it's two different things. I'm seeing it with Trump. I'm seeing it more of a circulation. Again, I see another attempt at him. And it's crazy because they keep on showing me mid-month, like mid-August, mid-September, really a lot around October. Okay. So if it's not an assassination against Trump again, then it would be like he falls, or something like a blood clot or a stroke, prostate, something like with the prostate or something like that. I feel like with Biden, it's more of a sickness, like maybe it's around his lungs, or can't breathe or something like that, or that his is a fall. Okay. I feel like if something happens with Biden, then it would be that I feel like he would step down. I feel like if there's an attempt on him or something like that. But remember, I told you, beautiful bee people, I didn't see either one of these really making the thing, or if one of them does become president, that something happens and that someone else steps up. Okay. So I've seen that, and I said that a year ago. Sky Johnson said Kobe Bryant's dad died today at 69 years old. Oh my God, so young. Another person. So that means that there's a shift going on. There's this major shift when a lot of people pass away like this, especially famous people. And to me, the shift is that there could be some goodness coming in. Do you know what I'm saying? That this new earth is coming in, and that us light workers, if you want to focus in that space, again, your choice to focus in that space, and that goodness could come to you. Okay. So goodness could come to you. All right. More secrets are going to be shown in the political world, worldwide, and not just the States. Okay. There's going to be more political things. I'm seeing China. I'm seeing from Russia. I'm also seeing, unfortunately, because it was, someone asked me last week, is Kate Middleton passed away? And I said, no, I see her. I feel like it was feminine cancer, and I saw her alive, and she was at the Wimbledon or something like that. So she's expressed and showed herself. Unfortunately, I still see another health issue or something around, or a secret again around England. So hopefully not. Okay. There's going to be a lot of denial. There's going to be a lot of denial around things. Okay. Also, I'm seeing some more secrets around Hollywood and sports again, or the Epstein thing. We all know that. So it's kind of like a duh on that, Debbie. But I just feel like it's on the down low, and it hasn't shown itself all the time. Estelle, whose medication is not agreeing with him? Estelle, is that Biden or is that Trump that you're thinking it is? Okay. So, what else do I have? Major denial. The infrared could be down low. Secrets again in Hollywood and the sports. This is very connected to water. This full moon is going to be very connected to water, working with water, or water working with us. So there could be even more flooding, waves, tsunamis, or eruption in the ocean again. I see the Pacific, like I've been showing you before. I'm seeing some major storms in the States. I'm seeing Midwest, the lower part. I'm seeing more of the lower part. It could go up to the top, but I'm seeing it starting from Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, Alabama, going that way, going across that way. I'm seeing some kind of going up the Midwest, but I'm seeing a bunch there. And then I'm also seeing eruption again, still some more earthquakes in the Northwest, Washington and Oregon, Canada and Alaska. Okay. I'm seeing also a massive earthquake in Japan. There could be even a small ones starting to come up, but I know that there's going to be a big, massive one. I can't say I know. I predict that there's going to be a massive one by the end of the year. So I'm seeing like these little. The big one could come sooner than later. But because of that, I'm seeing a wave. Again, the water thing. I still feel like there's going to be another one around LA and San Diego, bigger than we've had. I'm feeling it. My stomach has been lately. You know what that means. Debbie's stomach's going That means there are earthquakes coming. Okay. All right. I'm seeing water and earthquake around Chile, South America. And like I said, I'm seeing around Easter Island. I want to go to Easter Island so bad. I don't know why, but I just would love to go there. Yes, there will be more huge hurricanes, but I don't see that so soon. Okay. I'm seeing this tornado, this, some more tornadoes, storms, but I'm seeing, more major hurricanes more in August, which is more around the hurricane time. Okay. And I'm not just seeing it for the States. I'm also seeing it in the Atlantic Ocean. I'm seeing it in Mexico, but I'm also seeing some in the Pacific. So what do they call those? It's not hurricanes, right? What is the word? Squirrel. I can't remember what it is. Okay. So while they were showing me that, they showed me that there could be a major avalanche in the Grand Canyon, or like a Red Rock National Park, a park that has a lot of red rock in it. I was thinking like, Utah, or maybe one of the Arches Falls or something like that. But I was really seeing something in the Grand Canyon, like, big wall falling down, and maybe people are rafting through the Colorado and, it's just made it or something like that. Tsunami. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Prayers and healings for all of us. Yes. Monsoon, Debbie. Yeah. I still see the volcano slide or action in Italy. I'm seeing that there's a volcano happens, but then I'm also seeing some kind of slide. So maybe it's like the water and the volcano and the ashes go together, and there's this like wash going through. Okay. Okay. So I see that. I'm also seeing an avalanche in like Mount Everest, or a mountain that has a lot of climbers. Okay. Cause I don't know all the mountains names, but they were showing me, another like avalanche thing that could be happening around climbers. So they're going to get a forewarning. And if you know someone that's going to be climbing some mountains and there's like, please don't have them go up there, but I can't tell you what to do. Okay. Pixie Dust says, asking one working with public will tell you that customers in full moon before and after are going to be grumpy and angry. Yes, I used to ride around with the police department, Pixie Dust, and they would put more. I rode around with the police department for 2 years because I was going to be a police officer, believe it or not. And I rode around with them for 2 years. I even rode around with Lieutenant Hitchcock. And and when it was around the full moon, he didn't want me to ride with them. He did not want me to ride with him because family members and all that, you know what I mean? Yeah, robberies and family member arguments are big, and drunks around the full moon. So, yeah, be careful drinking on that. Thank you, Pixie Dust. Thank you. Okay, so I could see an earthquake or swelling of the earth in the Midwest, or issues with a river in the Midwest. They keep on showing me the Midwest for something. I want trains and trucks to be especially careful in the Midwest again, like Arkansas, Missouri. It could be somewhere else, but there could be something like a car pile up or something like that because of fog or something. Also could be another train bridge again. That could be a boat hitting a bridge, or a train off a train bridge. So they were showing me. You got to remember, they show it to me in pictures and thoughts and feelings. So something around trains, something about fog, something about a pileup, and bridge again. Okay. We might hear about a preacher, priest, or a powerful person that is caught doing something, like a preacher person, someone that's new. So like doing something wrong, or caught DUI, or is combative with somebody. Okay. Or even maybe stealing money. So there could be something around that. This is telling us that we don't have to have the reason that this is all coming out, like with the preachers, and I'm not being religious, and I'm not going against faith, and I'm not so don't, They're just telling us that we are powerful in our own. We don't need leaders and preachers to preach to us, that we are powerful in our own insight, power, and spirituality. Yes, having someone to help us go, just like I do. I help people go, but I'm not going to preach to you and say, I'm the power, I'm the one, you know what I mean? You need to follow me, kind of thing. So it's going to be happening to the ones that think that their ego is in the way or whatever, and that we don't need to follow the leader, that we can be together and be in faith or have the religion or whatever. I hope you understand what I'm talking about. Many people will be receiving their spiritual moment or an aha moment. If you're truly ready, don't throw it away. Listen, okay? So there's going to be a lot of spiritual answers. There's going to be a spiritual understanding. Some people are going to get some aha moments, okay? All right, this full moon will bring new dreams because this full moon could be the birthing, okay? It's going to show you the truth of your dreams. A rebirth. I get it that people are saying that full moon is letting go, a new moon is planting the seed. I'm seeing it as a pregnancy. I'm seeing it as someone birthing, and that all of a sudden your gift is there. I'm seeing people birthing and going, oh, I need to go that way. Okay? Or, it shows me the truth that my dreams can come true. Okay? So I'm seeing a really big birth because it's really connected to your spirituality, your insight, your intuitive, your love, your joy, the light that's within you, okay? So it's also opportunities to have dreams and new intentions for the next 20 years. This is a powerful, powerful time. This next 4 months is a powerful time. And I get it that it's almost like you're on a ship and you're walking and you're kind of going like this, okay? And someone said, yeah, there's good and bad and all. Yes, there is. But I want you to focus on you. Pray for you, not just pray for the people. When's the last time you prayed for you? Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's trying to get you to balance or get used to the rockiness, but you're like, I can get through this. I don't need the handles anymore. I don't need to throw up anymore. I can get through this because I've been through the turmoil, and now I can balance the good and the bad and mix it together. I hope that makes sense, okay? So showing your truth, your dreams. It's also an opportunity to have new dreams and new intentions for the next 20 years. If you're hiding or not allowing your dreams or releasing or bad habits, you will have 4 months to fix it, okay? The divine will be shown in your life where people are, or maybe they'll finally show you their truth. You know, like Maya Angelou says, when they show you the truth, believe it, okay? Excuse me. Shocking it can be. Excuse me. I got a thing in my throat. Okay, work with Archangel Uriel. Excuse me. I don't know, went down the wrong throat. Work with Archangel Uriel. He is the angel of conversation, wisdom, knowledge, and words. Okay? Also helps you be in the light. We want to be in the light. I saw the light. I saw the light. Okay, so you want to be in the light. You know me, light to me is love and joy, right? It's the highest vibration. Love yourself, love your friends, your family, and be in joy, okay? So when I ever do my affirmations, that healthy, wealthy, and enjoy. I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, and I'm in joy. You can have the love there too, or spirituality. You can add more to it, but Archangel Uriel is conversation, wisdom, knowledge, giving you the knowledge of which way to go, giving you the conversations that you need to be said, giving you the wisdom to which way to go, okay? A lot of people. And I want you to feel that security. I want you to feel like you don't have to hold on. I don't want you to have to feel like you're on the boat and you're going like this, okay? That is what's going to be happening to you in the next 4 months. So you can put your head in the sand, or you can embrace it and know your intentions and your dreams. I hope that makes sense. To bring you to the high, okay, to let go, God's truth, to help you with your faith, whatever faith you have, okay? Faith in yourself, faith in a religion, faith in your family, faith in your work, faith in your health, faith in joy, faith in love. It's helping you see the faith. Also call on this universal source. If you need that new car, or you need a call on Uriel, Archangel Uriel will help you with your faith. He will also help you if you need that new car, you need that new home, you need that food, help the poor, helping the underprivileged. Uriel helps the underprivileged, helping the people that don't know how to help themselves, or doesn't have the family unit, or doesn't have the village to help them. Okay? Tess says, I need to pray for myself and all of us. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Desiree says, I always look forward to Tuesday so I can listen to you on the way home from work. Oh, thank you. Okay, so tomorrow is the 17th. So what is tomorrow? 1 and 7 is 8. It's an 8 year, okay? It's the 7th month, I get it. But tomorrow is going to be a powerful time. So if you're wanting to, like I was saying to my son, sending the things to the producers or whatever, like I said, I would love you to pray for him that they pick him up for the film festival. I was telling Hannah for that lecture, send it tomorrow so that the prayers. Tomorrow is a really powerful number time and a very powerful vibrational time. Praying for yourself, praying for whatever it is that you're desiring, okay? Also, work with these crystals can help you a lot. Work with selenite, citrine, and labradorite. So, let's see, where is my stone? Oh, here it is. So I'm wearing, if you notice, I'm wearing an angel, Archangel Michael, and it has, it's on selenite, okay? So the blue and the selenite is for power. Okay, so the selenite is for purity, light, and peace, and to help open up the crown chakra. Okay, so citrine helps you bring the sun to you. Not only brings the prosperity to you, but also helps release fear and gives you security and releases depression. So citrine is a good stone for that. And the labradorite that I have here, this big stone. Look, oh my God, this thing is heavy. It's probably about 30 pounds. Inner light and worthiness and power. Worthiness and power, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little vibrational light prayer. If you want to do with it, great. But I'm going to do a little meditation with you, okay? Because I want everybody to feel secure. I want everybody to allow the light to come in them. I feel like a lot of people go to the love and light and they bring it to them, but they never swallow it. You never embrace it, okay? Myra says, Debbie, for your show as well to pick up by a network, ghost hunting grandmas and your podcast. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I would appreciate that. So Jose's birthday, Friday the 19th is my birthday, Jose. Oh, well, happy birthday. Happy birthday to all the people that are having birthdays. So happy birthday to you. Okay, so Constance says, I love citrine. It gives me joy. Yeah, carry the stone that's giving you joy, especially this week. Carry a stone that represents joy to you. You know, if it's citrine or if it's tiger eye, here's tiger eye. That's a powerful stone too. Isn't that pretty? My husband has it by his computer here. Carnelian or something like that. Something that's bright, you know what I mean? Yellow jasper or whatever that brings you. And you're like, well, Debbie, it's black tourmaline gives me love and light. Well, great. Wear it this week, especially this week, okay? But I would say for this month, okay? So let's everybody take a deep breath and see how bright this moon is, this full moon. And this is a really powerful thing to do even around the full moon. So what I want you to do is I would want you to take 3 deep breaths and then just release. Okay, so you're taking a breath and you're releasing and you kind of let go of all that fear and worry and doubt that's around you or other people's fear, worry, and doubt. And then just take another deep breath and then call in only the highest vibration to come through you. Call in the highest light and picture it going through you, not just coming to you, not you just being in it, but let you be in it, that it's in within you, okay? And it's It's a Wonderful Life, where he says, you swallow it, you see, and it goes through your fingers and your toes and your hair, remember? And Mary's like, I'll take it. So I want you to take it. I want you to take the full moon like it's a wonderful life and swallow it so that it's going through your fingers and your toes and your hair. But I want you to have this light be filled with great love, great joy, great power, great health, and spirituality and wealth, okay? I want it to be with all that your dreams that you are worthy to receive. But if you don't want to do that, at least have it filled with the highest vibration, which is joy. That is shooting through your fingers and your toes and your hair. It's like right now, and breathe it in and breathe it out. I mean, literally breathe that beautiful light in, breathe it out, but breathe it in again. That it's just secluded around you, that you finally are deserving and worthy of this. And then you tell it, thank you, thank you, thank you. So be it, so be it, so be it. Amen, amen, amen. And so it is, so it is, so it is. And then what I want you to do is go out and look at the full moon and go, I and the full moon are one, and the full moon and I are one, because we all are one. And I and the full moon of joy and happiness, health, wealth, and prosperity and spirituality are one. And the moon that is filled with love, joy, happiness, health, wealth, and prosperity, and I are one. So you just keep on saying the moon and I are one, and the moon and I are one. I and the moon are one, and the moon and I are one. So you just keep on switching it until you feel happy, till you feel relaxed, till you feel like, oh, I got the gift. And you bless it and you say, thank you, thank you, thank you. And you can say, show me the way. Show me the way. Where's my purpose? Where can I be of service? Okay? I want to give you guys blessings and smiles. This is a bit pretty much on time. Yoo-hoo! The hour. Before it used to be half an hour, now it's an hour. But I hope you, beautiful people, you got the strength, you got the power to go through this week, okay? See the red flags, but also see the joy and love that you deserve. I want to give you blessings and smiles. Like I said, if you want to donate, you can go to psychicdebbie.com and go to the donation page. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. If you can't, please like, share, and comment, okay? And also prayers for the Timberwolves and prayers for Hannah and all these beautiful people, Cindy, and also the ones that have birthdays. So happy birthday to you, all right? I want to give you, beautiful people, and I appreciate you, blessings and smiles. Until next Tuesday, bye-bye.